Okay, I've got one question and one question only. Why he Ourple? Merry Chrysler, everyone. To celebrate the holiday season, I bring you this longly overdue video. And man, is it overdue. 5 months of waiting, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Now, Ourple Guy is a mod that I'm sure needs no introduction, but I'm gonna introduce it anyways. So, here it was, a once little humble mod with only 3 songs that blew up in the internet's eyes and now gets its praised 2.0 update. With 20 songs, tons of new opponents, great mechanics, and even greater charting, it's no wonder that this mod blew up. Now, usually I'd go over how I rank these songs, but since I already covered it a lot in my Indie Cross video, I'm just gonna put the 3 guidelines here and direct you over to that video. And, with all that being said, let's go over the worst song of the mod. Okay, the song's literally 20 seconds long. How do you expect me to rank it? Like, the enemy is just a moving image, the background is just week 1 from the base game, and Boyfriend doesn't even have his custom sprites. It's kinda hard to rank this one since it's not really a song, so I'm just gonna put it at the bottom of the list and move on with my day. Boy, am I glad we got that meme song out of the way early. I mean, could you imagine if there were more— Oh, Jesus, there's 2 of them! So, this song is practically identical to the last one, just now with triple the length. So, I'm gonna take this time and explain charting. For you uneducated folk, the charting is this thing. You know, the whole point of the game. The scroll speed, the order of which the notes appear, etc. And while Indie Cross had some decent charting, it never really crossed my mind that it was really important. But here this mod is, and it's amazing charting. There are only like 2 songs that I dislike with the charting. The scroll speeds are handled extremely well, and the order is just really satisfying to play. That's about it, and this mod really encapsulates that, so let's just keep on rolling. Okay, the image songs are finally over. I mean, there couldn't possibly be a 3rd song that just has an image over it, right? Right? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. So, we finally have an interesting character this time around, being a form of Golden Freddy. This guy, right here, was formed all the way back when a teaser of FNAF 3 came out. People were speculating exactly who this was. Turns out it was Springtrap, but at the time we all thought it was some kind of Golden Freddy. So we just turned the image around and made it a fan character. I mean, you may think it's ridiculous, but come on, we had either that or Chica. So, yep, it was pretty obviously Golden Freddy. Now, besides the fact that it's a really cool reference, the song kinda sucks. The scroll speed is extremely slowly and the charting is handled poorly despite how I described it last song. It makes it extremely unbearable. Get it? Unbearable? I'm funny. Anyways, the song itself is catchy, but man is the build up to it ridiculous. Also, was the goal for the background to get the most low resolution picture of the FNAF 3 office from Ultimate Custom Night? Because if it was, you succeeded. There's like 2 pixels in this thing. Not much else to say, just an okay song with pretty awful charting. Hey guys, I've got some new limited time merch. I've got some NFTs. Wanna buy them? Okay, now that we're past the 3 definite meme songs, we now finally have some original stuff to talk about. And when I say original, I mean it. This guy right here? Yeah, he was made specifically for the mod. Not any FNAF related reason, he's just an OC made for a joke. He likes NFTs, which is why his name is so close to NFT. Seriously, look. Anyways, now we've basically gotten to the point where each song is pretty good. No, seriously, everything past this point is really good. Same with the charting. It makes this mod extremely enjoyable, like there's only 3 songs that I don't like. But the reason this song is so low is just, I forgot it exists. Like, since it's not tied to anything for FNAF and doesn't really have a reason to be here, it's just kinda worthless. It's also one of the shortest songs in the mod. Also, he looks like a Roblox character, so take that information and do with it whatever you want.
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who you gonna call? Psychic friend Fredbear.
Okay, so I feel the same way about this song that I did Satanic Funkin' from Indie Cross. The song is really boring, and I feel like there was so much missed potential here. So, during the song, you fight off against the Fredbear plushie from the FNAF 4 minigames, and the background's just blank. Great. And Fredbear doesn't even move, like, at all. I mean, his eyes move in the direction he's singing, but like, hooray! You did it! You made a character move! How crazy! Back to the song, it's really empty. There's a lot of hold notes, and nothing here really catches my eyes. I feel like they could have done so much better with this song, but they just missed the mark. But congratulations! You made a better song than man. So good job, Fredbear. You're not memorable, you're infamous. That's not a good thing. Dang, they really did just kill Charlie, didn't they? Showtime is a song that I love, but its flaws very much outweigh the things I love about it. The song itself is short, and overall has like 2 unique bars in it, which really sucks. I love the background, but it's very uninteresting, even though that's exactly what it's based off of. The thing that redeems and kills this song, though, is the Charlie death animation. It is so smooth and depicts perfectly what happens in the actual games, but I hate it because of the fact that I can't watch it since we're playing an active rhythm game. The long and short of it is that Showtime is an extremely fun song and I love it, but I also hate it because it's got some very big glaring flaws that if they just fixed, this one could be a lot higher. But oh well, guess you gotta be down here with the other pieces of garbage. I've been waiting to rank this one all day. I guess you could say that I'm dying to rank it. Too soon? Sorry. This is what I meant when I said Watchful had so much more potential. The song is so much more interesting, the charting is actually, engaging, and a character that actually moves. How crazy. Interestingly enough, this is the only song in the mod where it's just you singing by yourself. It feels similar to songs like Phantasm or Sync, which are both ironically Sonic songs. Why does this game have so many Sonic mods to it? However, it still doesn't have a background, which really holds the song back. If it had that, it may have made the top 10, but for now, it is relegated to the number 14 spot. Okay, I know I already asked this, but seriously, why is he Ourple? History time! For those unaware, here he is, the Ourple Man, the man behind the slaughter, the one that everyone likes to make jokes about, and particularly, this song takes place in the back room of FNAF 4. Now, by this point, one of the biggest factors here are how the songs sound, since basically everything else is amazing. And well, the song's alright. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not anything to write home about. Also, this man right here, why does he have death sprites? It's only used in this song and just seems like a waste amount of time, but it's a nice touch to the song, so I'll allow it. However, I believe that this song, much like Sensational, has a case of the OG blues. Copyright Littlest Gamer. So, for those unaware, just like Indie Cross, Ourple Guy had a 1.0 version. 3 songs were here: Lurking, Lore, and of course this one, Guy. And while I think there were some updates in between versions, you can definitely tell that these are older than some of the newer songs. That's obviously not to say they're bad, all 3 of these songs have some merit in their own right. But besides that, everything here checks out. This is also one of the few songs to include Girlfriend, which I find kinda odd. It makes sense she's here in the main week, but it's very on and off if she's in some songs in the bonus or not. That's about it. I don't have much else to say for this song, so... What in the world? Oh. Great, it's my sister. Actually, I've been planning something. Let's see if this works. Oh, wow, would you look at that? It worked.
Ugh, my head.
Wow, I can't believe that my sister just fell out of a portal that was just conveniently placed there that I totally didn't summon at all.
That sounded like sarcasm.
No, I would never. Anyways, I'm currently doing a ranking video of all the Versus Ourple Guy songs. Wanna join?
Don't you mean purple guy?
I said what I meant and meant what I said.
Do I have a choice?
If you want to get home, not really.
Fine.
Hooray! To celebrate, I have a game in mind.
And that is...
Go fish. Do you have any 8s?
No.
Shoot, I fold.
That's not even a possible option in Go Fish.
Okay, let's just talk about the song already, alright? So, this song is based off of...
Step aside, peasant, because the FNAF lore master is here to explain.
Don't interrupt me again, but sure, knock yourself out.
So, for those unaware, this is a song that takes place in Old Man Consequence's lake, which is hidden ending in FNAF world found by going 4 layers deep in the flip side. Although, if you want to be really technical, then this could also be taking place in Ultimate Custom Night, since the hidden ending is also in that game. What?
I'm just surprised you know that much about these games.
Hey, I love MatPat, and we literally watch his theories together.
Sure, whatever. Anyways, now that the lore master is done explaining, I can talk about the actual song. So, the charting and assets are amazing as per usual, and having a different playable character is nice, but I have to say that the reason this song isn't higher is the fact that it's very tame. There's only a couple of notes per bar, and the hold notes are extremely overused. That, along with the fact that it's really short, clocking in at only 1:40, and it makes it kind of a bummer.
Well, hey, at least we got some form of FNAF world representation. That game is so underrated.
True, but the downsides drag this one down a bit.
Okay, that's good and all, but why do I feel something lurking down my back?
Oh, that's just number 11. What? Shadow Rabbit? More like, die.
Wow, you really got him with that one.
Shut!
This song is pretty self-explanatory, being based off the minigame from FNAF 3 with Mr. Glitch the Freakout over here. And while I'm not a Friday Night Funkin' master or anything, gotta say that the lack of background kinda stinks.
Yeah, it's got the same problems as Restless and Watchful, and I hate to admit it, but I think that Funkin' at Freddy's handled Shadow Bonnie's song better, albeit with a more seizure-inducing background. The rest of the song's pretty good, especially the charting. It goes for a really glitchy type of charting, which is really fun since, you know, that thing. Also, the Happiest Day motif is really nice to hear. That's about all I have to say with this song, so next...
No, I did 2 songs, and while it was fun, I want to leave.
Okay, fine, geez, just go through that portal.
What portal? I hate it here.
Okay, thank you for showing up, appreciate it. Okay, bye! Okay, that's enough time being in this form. Time to change back. Ah, much better. Now then, we're in the top 10, so let's not delay! Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to censor this one, like, a lot, but man is the awesome reference here too hard to deny. This song is high for 2 reasons. 1, the song is the hardest one in the mod. Seriously, why is it this hard? It's a random reference to a random internet thing in 2009. Why is this harder than the literal man behind the slaughter and a guy who's burning down a building? It makes no sense. And secondly, the reason I love this song is because of the reference itself. Many people don't know who this is, so let's get this history lesson over with. Springtrap and Toy Foxy, yes, that's what she's called besides Mankle in this, are from an old YouTube series with FNAF characters. This one particularly. I forgot the name, but I'm gonna put it in editing. And yes, when I say old, I mean like 2015 old, right after FNAF 3 came out. I watched this when it first came out, and playing it now hit me so hard with nostalgia. I was not expecting this to be here. If it weren't for that, this would probably be a lot lower, but for now, the reference is cool enough to put it at number 10. Okay, I don't have a funny intro for this song because I really just need to talk about this with you guys. So, the reference here is pretty self-explanatory, being the Stage 1 game from FNAF 3. Now, you may ask, why is this so high when I criticized other songs for having slow scroll speeds and no major background? But here's my counter-argument. Slow scrolling isn't a bad thing, you just have to be able to manage it well. This song makes that by making the scroll speed fun and challenging, but manageable, unlike these two. Now, for the whole background thing, I don't mind it too much since that's what it's supposed to be based off of, and there's more here than just a blank background and a character. We've got the whole stage, even the children are here, and them disappearing halfway through the song is a nice touch. Also, I just love this song for no reason. It's just one of those songs that got stuck on my head and made me raise this 5 more than it probably should have. So, pretty good, but definitely not top 5.
Was that the bite of 87?
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Now here's the shocker of the list. While the other PNG levels failed, this one succeeds. For one, this song is just freaking hilarious, especially with the actual Mark voice lines thrown in. Now, if you don't know what this is from, then how are you even watching this video? It's the King of Five Nights at Freddy's we're talking about. The song's basically just a mimic of what happened throughout Mark's first playthrough, and I love that. The variety in characters is crazy. All the chromatics that this song gave to the community is great. Again, points off for being PNGs instead of actual sprite sheets. I would have loved if they did something similar to Lore, where they made a sarcastic over-exaggeration of the sprites. However, this song may have one of the most fun sections I've ever seen in a mod. Seriously, take a look. Getting that combo is so much fun and extremely satisfying, so I suggest you go try it out now. The studio that brought you Ourple Guy, we now bring you Range Guy. We finally got another main week song, and this one is deserving of that title. After all, this is the first original song that you'll see in 2.0. The assets for this song are extremely detailed, including all the rain that was added, the custom sprite sheets for both the main characters and this weird guy in the background, which, why did they make him? I love him. The song is also in swing, and I mean, come on, it's swing. How could you hate it? Range Guy himself is very interesting, as he's not cubicle like the other two people of the main week, but I mean, I like the departure. And besides that, I don't have much to say of this song, which is true for the next ones, because everything from here on out is top notch. So these next 6 are gonna be interesting, so bear with me. Yeah, this one has no reason to be this high. So, as mentioned earlier, Lore is one of the 1.0 songs, and I'm pretty sure the mod wouldn't even be here if not for this song. I mean, it was everywhere on the internet, even getting its own expanded mod. But before I talk good, I need to cover the main problem with this song. The background is just weak ones again. Now, I get why, since the original song also did this, but like, come on! You gave the PNG songs their own custom song most of the time. Now, with that out of the way, holy crap, this song goes so hard for no reason. It is easily in my top 3 songs of the mod. Now, you may be asking why Ourple Guy being reused for the song isn't a problem, and that's because he gets outweighed by Phone Guy also being a playable character here. And on the topic of playable characters, wow, they really gave MatPat's sprite an upgrade. They're so over-exaggerated, and I love him. Look at him with this chainsaw, he's so maniacal, it's great. The charting is amazing and challenging, which really makes it fun to replay. So, overall, one of the best songs in the mod. Now, for this next one, I've got a VHS for some reason, don't ask me why, but I need to find it. Ah, here it is. Alright, I got the VHS player here, gotta wipe all this dust off, and let's hit play.
Criminal.
Guys, I don't think that's right. Okay, all jokes aside, the first time I saw this, I was terrified, even though I knew what was happening. Of course, for those unaware, this is from the FNAF VHS tapes, specifically the facial recognition test. And for the children watching, I advise you don't look it up. It is pretty intense. But besides the horror element, man, this song is great. We finally get an interesting mechanic here, that being the splitting of the notes, which makes for a difficult challenge. The vocals for William are also very eerie, making the song extremely intense. Also, the static effect, really nice touch, good job guys. I don't even have a problem with the no background since that adds to the atmosphere. Seriously, props to the people who made this one. They perfectly used the reference material, and I don't think there's a single thing to critique here. Shadow Freddy? More like, die. Oh shoot, I already used that, didn't I? So, Followed fixes every problem I had with lurking. The song's a little boring? Boom! Epic and intense song that fixed both the problems I had with the original and adds Happiest Day and lore motifs. Boring background that could be fixed? Boom! Seizure! Ah, God, my eyes hurt. It's also got the one-person perspective of Restless, but now the opponent has the spotlight, which was a very nice choice in my opinion. The song keeps the glitchy charting of lurking, but tweaks it just a bit to make it more enjoyable and manageable. Also, wow, those sprites are extremely off-putting. Now, I've got nothing else to add to this song, but it's top 3 time, baby. The rest of the songs have almost no problems with them. So let's go ahead and see what's in store on number 3. Ah! Everything's on fire! Ah! This song is way too epic for its own good. The song is a mishmash of FNAF World and FNAF 6, starring Henry, and wow did they live up to his appearances in those 2 games. The way this song leads with a false sense of security with the opening desk, and then fades to black with connection terminated is so crazy. The song also keeps up with this mod's trend of actually giving my eyes cancer. What is this? The only critique I have for this song, and it's a small and personal one, is that I feel as though the ending should have been more on the FNAF 6 side, rather than Henry dying from World. Having the fire burn everything to the ground would have been such an epic ending, but this is more of a personal preference rather than something actually wrong with the song, so it's not going to hurt its rating in any way. It's also one of the most difficult songs, with runs like this. Yeah, I know, it gets real intense. A really great ending to the great main week. But what could possibly beat it out? Well, let's find out with our number 2 spot. Wouldn't it be funny if this song had like a 0.01% chance to crash your game? Yeah, I know. I'm a genius. So, Golden is, like, one of the greatest FNF songs of all time. Like, imagine you took the great song from last reel, the brilliance and references of Boondoggle, and the fun difficulty of songs like Terminated and Followed, and then smashed them all together into one song. Okay, one step at a time. There are 3 opponents in this song, including the Ourple Man himself, the returning phone guy from lore, and the new Golden Freddy. Each of them sound amazing, and I've got to give props to Zero here. He really knows how to make pre-existing voices and mix them to the full extent. Now, I can't go any further without mentioning this beautiful background. Whoever made the pixel art for this one made it perfect, and I couldn't have asked for a better recreation of FNAF 1's office. The charting is top-notch, with a nice scroll speed on top of that. Honestly, one of my favorite FNF songs of all time. Now then, you may be asking yourself, what could have possibly beaten this one? Well, let's find out. Man, the nostalgia tied to this song is enough to make it #1. Let me tell you, if you thought that Fast Frickin' News was the only song that had emotional ties with it, you'd be wrong. Day Shift at Freddy's released all the way back in 2016, so when I saw that this song was an homage to that entire game, I knew it was going to be great. And oh man, was I right. This song is perfect in every way imaginable, not just on the nostalgia front. The charting is amazing. I couldn't have asked for anything better. The whopping 6 new vocals all hit hard and are extremely accurate to the original characters. There's even a good new mechanic with the Spite. For those unaware, this is the final battle of Day Shift at Freddy's 3, and if you don't know what that means, go look it up. In said battle, you must drain the Spite from Henry to attack him, and that battle mechanic was transferred extremely well into Friday Night Funkin'. Speaking of Henry, he is just menacing. I mean, I get that was the point of his character originally, but the way he just kills everyone in your party, just like in the original game, is perfect. Also, the fact that every single character gets a turn to fight with him, just like in the original source, is amazing. And slowly whittling it down all the way to Jack, just for him to revive everyone, it hits me in the feels, man. I loved that ending so much. It's perfect. My only complaint, however, is that I feel like they did Blackjack dirty. I mean, come on. He's just sitting there. You couldn't have possibly given him at least 1 point in the song where he's the main person. I mean, he even gets killed, but he did nothing. But overall, this is the perfect send-off to both the mod and Day Shift at Freddy's. Okay then, I guess that's all I've got for you guys. For those who just skipped to the end, there will be a link in the description to view the final results, along with the mod, which you should definitely go download. The team did an amazing job on this, so go support them. Overall, I'm really proud of how this video turned out, and feel like it was a worthy successor to the Indie Cross video. Speaking of, holy cow has the support on that video been crazy. At the time of recording this, it has reached over 500 views, which is insane for my channel. Never did I think I would actually make a video that got extremely popular really fast. And for those waiting on the sequel that I announced to that video, don't worry, I plan to release it next month. And for those who are skeptical at that claim, I want to apologize for how this year's gone, and I'm currently making a video explaining what happened and my plans for next year, including a Best of 2022 video. But with that said, I don't have anything else for you guys right now, so make sure to have a nice holiday season, and I'll leave you with this. If you guys did in fact enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like and comment. Don't forget to subscribe and turn notifications, that way you never miss a video by me. Make sure to go follow my socials, links in the description below with updates for new videos. And with that said, I'll see you guys in 2023. Bye!